Ready to bust a few myths with Lisa and I? This is Sex After 70, the show that proves aging is just another word for unfiltered fun. I'm Dr. Terri-Ann Samuels, coming to you with a spin-off of the Menopause for women who refuse to pause. Want even more thrills? Follow @thepelvicmd on Instagram and YouTube and visit HoustonUrogynecology.com. This is your era. Own it. Welcome to Sex After 70. This is a podcast about women who I've had the pleasure of meeting in my practice who continue to inspire me because they prioritize their sexuality. And I meet so many women who think it's done at 51. And I'm here with Lisa, who is going to provide inspiration on what that transition looks like, going through menopause and getting to the other side of it. And how is this Sex After 70 different than it was, say, when you're 20s? Welcome, Lisa.
Thank you. Well, I mean, in your 20s, we don't know what it's supposed to be like. Mm-hmm. And as we move along and we get a little older, we do know what it's supposed to be like. And if you've been through menopause, can be a strong lack of feeling. But because I've been taking, doing these pellets for so long, it's only gotten better. And sex doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. It gets better and more wanting and more often. And people just don't understand. A lot of people don't understand.
No.
And a lot of women don't understand because they really do think that after 50, they're done.
When you were younger, did you think that you would be this active at this stage?
Interestingly enough, my parents talked about still being active when they were in their 80s, which to me, when they were in their 80s, and I'm thinking, seriously? And then, but through all this, which they didn't have, but I've seen that, it can keep going, and it should keep going until...
Can't do it anymore.
Can't do it anymore. And I don't really know why that's got to happen.
Right. Absolutely. I think when people talk about people in their, 70s, it's not only the libido and the ability to have sex in terms of the vaginal, everything else, but also the physicality of sex, right? It can be a workout, right? And there requires some sort of limber, right? How do you feel about that going forward?
I think it's just so much better. And you are more limber, and you want it more, and you've got this libido that I just don't want it to stop. Mm-hmm. So, and maybe I'm one of the lucky ones.
And listen.
So, I stand amongst a circle of women that don't really care, and sometimes it's kind of funny when I can laugh about it, but I actually wrote a book about it, and because I knew nobody would believe me, so I did write it.
Did you not tell me about this?
Well, it's kind of rated a little past our normal reader.
That's okay.
Okay.
I expect a copy in my office next week, ma'am.
I'll let you read it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let you read it.
That's awesome.
Then you have to destroy it.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
If I don't show up to work tomorrow. But what do you think, now when you look at the physical, we talk about it as vitamin S, right?
Right.
What do you think it does for you? Can you put into words what it does for you physically, emotionally, at this stage, and mentally? Okay,
so physically, I have more energy. Emotionally, I feel more connected. And I just, and actually there's kind of a spiritual high too when it's all said and done, but you do feel all those feelings, and it's definitely way more intense.
Intense in terms of orgasm, in terms of participation.
Intense of everything that comes along.
Nice.
The whole experience. From the minute somebody takes you by the hand, or you want to take somebody else's shirt off, or however it goes. It's just, the whole experience is just way more than I ever thought. I mean, yes, when you're young, you used to look at a watch or look at the clock, and yes, you need to go make dinner, or yes, you think you need to go be somewhere else, but this kind of takes precedence over
Everything.
anything else in my world.
That's right. And do you feel a little bit more, what about your self-esteem in terms of confidence? Do you feel obviously more comfortable in your body, but do you feel better about giving directives?
Yeah.
And taking directives?
Yeah, I feel much better about all of that. Where before you're kind of whatever your partner or your husband or whatever is wanting. Mm-hmm. Now I can tell somebody, I can tell them what I want.
Right.
So, yeah, you definitely have much more confidence about the whole thing.
Right. Do you think, as you're going through this transition in terms of menopause, do you feel it's something that should be an objective? In other words, is that something that we need to talk about in terms of being a long-term goal?
That's a hard one.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a hard hill to climb, as a woman and a physician, to try and get other people to see that, because some people just kind of see it as that's the end game. Mm-hmm. That's the stopping point. Mm-hmm. So we've kind of got this set thing, or women have this set thing in their head that let me get to this point and then that's it.
That's it. I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm done. Right.
And I decided I'm not going to be old. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to live my life as long as I can.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of women, we judge ourselves seriously physically.
Right.
How has that evolution been for you?
Physically, I'm in way better shape than I was back then.
Right.
Way better.
Preach.
Way better.
I hear you.
Yeah. It's just something that I can't believe that people don't do, as this is just part of their health plan. Mm-hmm. This is what you're going to do, and you do it, and you start and wait till you see how you feel. Mm-hmm. But you're going to feel much better. Mm-hmm.
I hear you. What do you think that part of it, for many women, your brain is your biggest orgasmic organ. Do you think that interconnectedness in terms of relationships needs to be there for you to have a fruitful physical relationship? Question of the hour.
Wow, that's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it helps tremendously.
Fair game.
I think it does. I mean, you've got to have that.
You got to like him.
Yeah, you got to like him.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not putting paper bags over people's heads.
Some people do.
Some
people do.
I know.
Turn the lights out.
Not
Come
me.
on.
Hey, now at least I keep the lights on.
Yes, that's right. So, and happy happy for what you see.
That's right.
In terms of orgasm, has that been affected during your lifetime? Has that changed?
It's gotten better.
It's gotten better. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. And is that a focus of yours?
For me, it's a no-brain
right.
thing. It's, it just is.
Awesome. Listen.
So, and I don't know if that's all part or a buildup of all these years, or I don't know, but yeah, I'm kind of off the chart on that one.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely. And I think it's women, again, it's about prioritizing. I mean, right. I think if you spoke to any man and you said, listen, you can have sex, but you'll never have an orgasm again. Right. I mean, I think
good luck with that.
Yeah, exactly. I think more men would be like, all right, tap out, Yeah. And I think with women, us not having an orgasm, and not seeking help for that, we kind of that's just part of it. And I'm talking about whether or not you're with a partner and actually having intercourse or not, even with, masturbation, if they don't have an orgasm, it's like, okay,
Well, but I think there's a lack of knowledge on women's part. Mm-hmm. I mean, guys know what it is.
Right.
And how to get there.
Right.
Women, I mean, I think at a younger age, women need to kind of know what's going on and how to get there.
Right. Right.
They don't.
No, it's so true.
I don't know about different cultures, but there are many cultures where it's like, it doesn't, mm-hmm. You don't need to know, or it's not that important, or the night before the wedding, your parents says, is there anything you need to know? Well, it's not that way anymore.
Right. They're living and looking like you and
sweet.
Continuing to inspire
Sweet.
us. Yes, this is awesome. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for coming and being so open.
I love you.
Love you too. If you feel that it's time to make a change and you want to join the Urogenius family, reach out to us at HoustonUrogynecology.com or 832-831-0362. You can also check us out on Instagram or Facebook. Our handle is The Pelvic MD.